Hello, wonderful family. Another glorious day and another beautiful opportunity to share the word with you. It's a beautiful day, a day that we will rejoice. We should rejoice and be glad in the Lord. This is the day He has made, and we'll rejoice and be glad in it. Hallelujah. Um, just occurred to me to share a little bit based on what one has been sharing on for the past two days with respect to Mark 11, 23, 22, 23. We had finished with 23 yesterday, and I think it's pertinent to talk about 24. After verse 22, when Jesus had answered Peter about giving him insight as to how he handled that fig tree, he told him that it was all based on having faith in God, that God was able to carry out his promises. And based on that, he told him about Mark 11:23. Whosoever shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed and be thou cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he said shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he said. Now, as an addendum to that, he talked in verse 24. It says, therefore. When you hear the word therefore, it means it's telling you you should check what is this therefore. Therefore is now linking. Say the thing I told you in 20, based on what I told you in 23. This follows it. It says whosoever. No, not whosoever. It says therefore when ye pray, or when you pray, the moment you are praying, when you are praying to who? The Father. When you pray, believe. Remember in verse 23 he has said, don't doubt, but believe. Saying now, therefore, when you pray, believe. Have confidence. Be sure. Be settled in your heart. Have confidence. Believe where in your heart that you have received what you asked for. The only way you will believe that you've received what you've asked for is if the Father has told you that when you pray, He will give you. Now, but you remember that in Matthew 7:7, He said, ask and you will receive. So He has already told you that when you ask Him, He will give you. Now, the next thing is for you to believe Him that He has given it to you. So He says, when ye pray, believe that you have received them, or believe that it has been granted to you. Granted to you by who? The Father. Believe that you have received them, or it has been granted to you. Then after you have believed, not before you have believed, after you have believed, then the Father sees to it that you get it. You get? After you have believed, that you now be pleasing to Him. That means you've had faith in Him. Believe He has granted it to you. Then, and only then, would it be given, will you have it. You get? The believing comes first. Now you actually don't believe what you've seen. If you've seen it, you know it. There's no need believing it. Belief is something of the heart. It is not physical. It is an image on the inside that it's in existence. It is possessed. So if you say I believe the car is parked somewhere, say in the car park, you're actually saying that you have not seen the car. You are going based on a supposition, a strong conviction. If you've seen it, you go ahead and say the car is parked there, and they ask you, how do you know? You say you've seen it. You could say the car is parked there, and they ask you, how do you know? Once you say I believe it is parked there, it means you are going on the strength of somebody else's word. You are not going based on your own physical evidence. So believing is actually going on the strength of somebody else's word. Somebody has told you something, and in this case it is God who has said it. So you are saying that you believe God because He said that if you ask Him, He will give it to you. So Jesus is saying, when you pray, believe that you have received it. Believe that God has given it to you and you have taken it. Then you will get it. God bless you. Hallelujah.